Hey guys, welcome to Check Ramen, and I have here the Asus Zenfone Zoom. It's a very interesting device and it's a camera phone. It's a true camera phone, a true breed camera phone with a 3x optical zoom. So in this I was at the Agra launch of this device and I shot extensively on Taj Mahal. I will share the pictures which I shot with this at the end of this video. But in this video, this is the first impression of the Asus Zenfone Zoom, and I'll also show you how it is there inside the retail box. So let's keep aside the device for a while and let's see what else there inside the box. The box comes with a very nice packaging. It's a full black and has a Zenfone Zoom and the zoom protection over here. And let's see what is inside the box. So you get a strap which can be used to on the lanyard loop. So it's like carrying your camera. So it comes very handy to carry this device. So it comes with a nice leather finish, and it also has a Asus printed on that. And then you get the earphones, standard Asus earphones, and it also has a typical Asus design plate over here. And you have the charger, and this is not the format for India, so they have added a adapter so that it fits into the Indian power sockets. And we get earbuds, and then what else, on USB cable as well as the warranty card and user guide. Let's keep the box aside and let's explore the device now. It's a very interesting device. As I mentioned, it comes with a 3x optical zoom. So when you have a 3x optical zoom, you tend to think that it might be very bulky, but Asus has done a fantastic job with the design of this phone. It's bulky, yes, it is around 11.95 mm at the thickest spot where the lens is, but nevertheless this is slightly bulky, but still it is a great design language to keep the phone as compact as possible, as well as include the 3x optical zoom. So in that way, I'm very much happy with the design of Asus Zenfone Zoom. And you also have a leather back panel. I'm not sure if it is a real leather or fox leather, but it has done a tremendous job to increase the premium feel of the device. And it has a Asus branding over here and the speaker grill. And talking about the design, let me walk through the basic design of the phone. You have the power button here, the volume rocker, which also interestingly acts as the physical control to adjust the zoom. We'll talk about that in a while. You have the shutter button here as well as the button for the video mode. So this is out and right a camera phone, so you have all the physical buttons here. On the left side, it's plain, there is nothing over here. The lanyard eye, and on the bottom you have the USB port as well as the microphone, and the top has the audio jack as well as the another microphone. And you have the three capacitive buttons, and you have the typical Asus plate design over here. And the front has a 5 megapixel camera, earpiece as well as the sensors. So the look is really the UI is very much identical to the Zenfone 2 which we are seeing these days. We'll talk about that in a while, but the phone looks really good. You also have a metal banding around it. So in a sense, I am very happy with the design aspect of the Zenfone Zoom. It's a camera phone that has been well designed to make it as elegant as possible and as thin as possible within the limited scope. So let's begin with the Zenfone Zoom. That's the highlight of the device. So we have here the 13 megapixel rear camera with the f2.7 aperture, which can go up to 4.8 aperture. It's a 10 element lens from Hoya, and it has a 3x optical zoom with the optical image stabilization. It has a laser autofocus, and it has a dual color real tone flash. The front has a 5 megapixel camera again with a f2.0 aperture. It has a wide angle 88-degree lens with a pano selfie pixel master features. So again, it also has a lot of camera modes. We'll talk about the camera mode in a while. The highlight, of course, is the physical buttons over here. So this is the zoom in and zoom out controls. So you can press manually to zoom in and to zoom out. And here is the focus button. Slightly you press it focus, and once the focus is locked, you can press long press to take a snap. So it's very nice to have a camera feel when you take picture with the buttons. And then again, as I mentioned, this is the video mode. So just press the button and it starts the video, and press it again, it stops the video and goes to the photo mode. So it's a very nice addition. I really like the controls over here, which gives a real camera feel to the phone. And talking about the camera app, you have a lot of presets, as we have seen in the Zen UIs in the other phones. Zen Zoom also has all the presets which makes life easy for those who want to take a photo without any tension. Just go there, click the preset and start clicking the photos. And auto, manual, HDR, beautification, super resolution, can take pictures up to 52 megapixels, and low light and night, depth of field effects, selfie, GIF animation, panorama, miniature, the time rewind, smart remove, all smile, slow motion, panosphere and time lapse. It's an extensive list, and you may not be using at all many of the options except for the first few days you buy the phone. Anyway, the app, a lot of presets are there, and let me take you through the manual mode. So for those who know how to fiddle around with the manual controls, so there are a lot of manual controls over here. And so you have the exposure, so you can change the exposure, you can shift the ISO, you can play around with the shutter speed. So a lot of options over here for you to play around, and then also the focus. So that's a very easy way of and the layout is very nice. Manual controls are easy to use, and yeah, so that's a manual control. Focus is very good. It can lock within a 0.03 seconds, so it's very accurate, and because of the laser technology. And now let's talk about the other aspects of the phone. It's a 5.5-inch display with a full HD resolution, so you have a 1080 pixel resolution here, and it comes with a 403 ppi, and it's an IPS display. It also has a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 protection and has an anti-fingerprint coating. So the display is very nice. It's not oversaturated, and it's pretty good. And talking about the UI, it's we have here the Zen UI, which runs on Android 5.0. And talking about the other aspects of the phone, we have here the it runs on Intel chipset. So it's a Intel quad-core chipset, which is again a 64-bit architecture, and it comes with a 4 GB of RAM and whooping for 128 GB of internal storage. So you will never go short of the internal storage. It has a 112 GB user available out of the 128 GB. Zen UI is very colorful. You have a very colorful layout here, and it's easy to navigate around. And I really like the Zen UI, which is very easy, visually nice, appealing, and we'll see more about that in the coming days and how it performs. But this is the first impression, and the first impression, this phone looks really nice, premium. Yes, it's the pricing might look bit high at 37,999, but let's not believe, this is a very unique device. Comes with a 3x optical lens. It's for those who want to take a great photography, who really wants to substitute a point and shoot camera with a good smartphone camera. I will leave you here with a lot of shots which I shot at Taj Mahal to give an idea like what you can expect with the camera capabilities of this phone. So see you in the next video on more on Zoom, Zenfone Zoom. This is Lashmajan signing off for Tech Raman. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates from us. This is Lashmajan signing off for Tech Raman. Have a great day.